How's it going, everyone? My name is frontier.setter. Today we're going to be talking about my small, insignificant gun collection. So, let's get to it. So you probably stumbled upon my channel because of this pistol right here. This VP9 was the first gun I bought, and the only gun that I really decked out. The RMR, Heine sights, numerous HK parts upgrades, flashlight, effectively turned this into a space blaster. I had more upgrades planned, but since this gun pretty much just sits on my nightstand, I felt that they weren't really necessary. Plus, I really don't even use the red dot sight on pistols that much anyways, and I'm planning on getting this SAS Tactical slide plate put on this so I can cover that hole up, and I'm gonna eventually put this red dot on something else. It's kind of cool to shoot every once in a while, and it's nice to show it off to people because it's kind of like, whoa, this is kind of neat. But in the end, I don't really shoot this that much. I did used to carry this, but I have since moved on to greener pastures. The VP9 does have amazing ergonomics, soft recoil, looks pretty decent, and it has ambidextrous controls. But it is the gun that showed me that I have an affinity towards hammer-fired guns. As you can see from this early footage here, I didn't even carry one in the chamber. Obviously, as time went on, I got more comfortable with condition 1, so on and so forth, yada yada yada. Even though this remained on my belt for some time, my love for it really never grew. Which is why 1 is never enough. Now, I'm not pro at rifles or anything like that, but this SR556 has some sentimental value, which is why I love it. This is a piston-driven AR-15, and it's kind of cool because it's the takedown version, which means it's kind of light, and I can take off the barrel from the upper pretty simple by kind of twisting this little knob here and just kind of taking the barrel off. Now, this would be a cooler feature if I had the 300 blackout barrel, but I do not, so this is basically just your standard AR-15. Yeah, nothing really too special about it, I guess. I bought this rifle with my father when I lived in Massachusetts, and this is important because I acquired this during the day of the infamous AR-15 ban, thanks to our lovely Attorney General Maura Healey. So, Papa Setter and I naturally went and bought rifles. He bought the IWI Tavor X95, I think, and I bought this thing. It's been a fun gun to run every once in a while, but every range I've been to pretty much just only allows you to sit in a straight line and fire down a straight field approximately 100 yards. And I'm not a huge fan of bullseye shooting, not that there's anything wrong with that, but I feel like in, I guess, practical applications, I wouldn't really have this on me anyways, because it's kind of big, and, you know, I don't walk around with my full kit, or whatever the fuck that is. So, this kind of just, you know, it's a range gun. I haven't put it through any, training or classes or anything like that, but it's just a fun little toy, I suppose. Expensive toy. Also, bump fire. Plus, it makes for a great Glenn Rhee impersonation. Rip Glenn. This is it. This is my favorite. A CCW that I could finally be proud of. Even when I was a young boy, I thought the aesthetics of the USP were supreme. As I grew older, this obsession continued. I've ran this USP hard, unlike my VP9. I pretty much used this thing exclusively ever since I got it. I kinda covered this pistol extensively before, so I won't get too much on the details. So it's all stock except for the Mepper light sights. I will admit though, the ergonomics aren't as good as the VP9, but there's something nice about the kind of overall retro aesthetics of the USP platform. And because this thing was developed in the 90s, comfort was merely an afterthought. And patterns such as this and this were considered radical. But yeah, the USP has been with me through a lot of blogs.
Accurate!
And adventures, tactical videos. And I really trust this with my life. Also, bump fire. So everybody needs a shotgun, right? Since they can kind of do like everything kind of pretty good. I gotta admit, the reason I bought this was because I wanted to say, are you jelly of my Benelli? But then I kind of realized it's stupid to say because this is a pretty affordable shotgun. Definitely on their low-end line of products. I do like shooting it though. And plus, I can do this cool guy pump action thing. I don't take it out as much as I should because it's not really geared towards trap or skeet or really anything at all. I'm actually not really sure what this shotgun is really for. But the ghost ring sights are pretty neato. However, I'm definitely a better shot in CSGO than with this in real life, so, you know, take that for what you will.
Fucking first try!
So yeah, I definitely bought this one on impulse. I was with my friends Joe Kuhn and Osboss, and my original intention for that day was to buy a USP with a stainless steel slide, but they kind of listed it wrong on the website, so when I got to the shop, it wasn't there. But then I saw this thing on the shelf and I was like, hey, let me see that. After handling a little bit and kind of convincing myself that it was kind of neat, I bought it. It was the same price as the USP that I was gonna buy, so I really wasn't like losing any money that day. This is a particularly fun gun to run. Because it is chambered in 9mm, some ranges do allow me to use this on their pistol field, so I can pretend to be like a real operator and shit, you know? So I went into some depth about this one too, of all the HP industry upgrades I put into it, so link up here, I think. Also, bump fire. Either way, it's well built, and I think it's actually pretty affordable for what you get from it. I mean, it just looks futuristic, and I like it. So yeah, I wanted a smaller concealed carry weapon, and this is it. I'm also super proud of this shitty Who's That Pokemon edit here, so I'll play it again, because I like it so much.
It's Mewtwo!
Mewtwo.
Anyways, the ergonomics of the P2000 are very similar to the USP, except they're a little bit more tapered, so it's more comfortable for your fingers to really grab onto. And the internals are the same as the USP, so you get that reliability right in this smaller package. The only issue I know that people have with it are that the grip panels are really smooth, so it's kind of tough to get a grip, but I say just stop drinking your soy and do more deadlifts and you'll be fine.
There you go.
I have the Churchcon HDs on this pistol. I love these sights. They are very fast to acquire.
Silk.
They're accurate for me, and they look pretty cool. It's a fine gun, shoots well, easy controls, and yeah, the only issue is that there's like 3 people in the world who carry this, and yeah, no aftermarket. It also comes with the factory LEM trigger, which I also have covered extensively, and I believe it is one of the best trigger, if not the best trigger, for concealed carry. So yeah, that's my gun collection. Pretty small, pretty insignificant, but it is mine, and yeah, I don't think I'm going to be adding more to it for now, because I got to save up money for all these fucking cats that I have now. And for all you anime fans out there, this is a Devilman Crybaby shirt. Got it for my birthday, and I think it's pretty radical. But it has been a fun journey so far, and I hope to keep continuing to make gun-related YouTube content for years to come.